You may be thinking about handling your court case on your own, without the help of a lawyer. Maybe because it will be too expensive for you to hire a lawyer, or perhaps you have decided that your case is pretty straightforward. The courts will allow you to represent yourself for some cases, such as divorce or child maintenance cases at the family court, some criminal cases at the district courts and children court, and others like petty civil cases. No matter the case type, if you decide to represent yourself in court, you must also be prepared to file court forms, answer questions in court, and provide all of the information that the court will need to make a decision on your case. This video will give you some tips to prepare for court if you are representing yourself. 1. Bringing the case to court. To begin, your case must be brought to the courts. Criminal cases are brought to the courts by the police or state prosecutors. To begin a family case like divorce or domestic violence, and civil cases like some landlord and tenant and monies owing, you, the plaintiff, must file an application to the court online. To do this, go to https://eservices.ttlawcourts.org/login, register as a self-represented litigant, follow the instructions and complete the steps to file or submit your documents to the court. Make sure to file anything you want to share as part of the case. This may include photos, letters, copies of emails, and other documents. The court will use this information to make a decision on your case. If you are not sure about which documents you can use, or if you have filled out the forms correctly, you can contact the court. Court staff will not give you legal advice, but they will help you through the steps of the filing process. Remember to save copies of everything that you have sent into the court. 2. Keep track of deadlines and court hearing dates. Make sure to keep track of the deadlines to file documents and to serve or formally deliver them to the other person or party in the case. If you miss important deadlines, like those for bail applications, or missing your divorce hearing date, or forgetting to file a notice to contest for a traffic ticket on time, the result and the timeline of your case can be affected. Be sure to stay in touch with the court staff about your deadlines. 3. Prepare all paperwork ahead of time. Before any court appointments or hearings, make sure that you have easy access to copies of all the documents you file for court and any papers that have been formally delivered to you by the other party in the case, by the police, or by a bailiff. You should also be sure to read through all of your documents so that you know where to find anything that is asked of you. 4. Plan what you are going to say in court. During your court hearing, you may be asked to explain your side of the case clearly. Focus on the key points of your case and provide details in order. You may want to make notes of your key points before you go to court so you can remember everything you want to say. You can also practice what you plan to say before you go to court. 5. Be respectful and follow directions. In court, you address the judge, master as judge, my lord, my lady, master, or magistrate as your worship. If someone interrupts you while answering, stop speaking and wait for the judge, master, or magistrate to tell you to continue. You do not need to shout to be heard. In court, the judge, master, or magistrate manages the courtroom. Pay close attention to when you are asked to speak and when you are dismissed. This is really important, especially when you are attending virtual court online. 6. If you do not understand, say so. If you do not understand something, be sure to ask the judge, master, or magistrate, or other court staff to explain it to you. Court staff cannot give you legal advice or tell you whether or not you have a good case or if you will win in court, but they can guide you on court procedures or point you to resources that might help you. 7. Make sure you understand the judge's orders. Make sure you understand the decision of the court for your case. Be clear on what you need to do and what the other party needs to do once the hearing is over. Remember, if you are not sure, ask. Going to court without a lawyer can be done for some cases, but you must be prepared. If you do not follow all of the court's instructions, or if you do not complete all of the required steps of action, this can affect the outcome or decision on your case. If your court case is complicated, or if it becomes complicated at some point in the process, it may be helpful to talk to an attorney at law. Remember that legal aid services are available to persons who need support. You can go to legal aid on your own or ask the judge, master, or magistrate for a referral to legal aid. For more information on court processes, visit the Judiciary's website at www.ttlawcourts.org. To find out more about getting legal aid and assistance, go to www.laaa.org.tt.